Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about my favourite skincare products of 2017. I was going to do like a top 5 favourites like I did for my beauty faves, but then I realised that I didn't actually have like 5 top favourite things in each category. It's a little bit more difficult with skincare because there are so many steps and I don't know, for my favourites I don't usually tend to try other things. I tend to just stick with one thing that I like. So I ended up with like one favourite in each category. So let's get right on to it. I'm going to start off with like cleansing makeup and then how I would normally go through my routine. So my favourite makeup remover at the moment is the Body Shop Camomile Waterproof Eye and Lip Makeup Remover. I use this to take off my eye makeup as well as my lip makeup and any like residue of foundation too. I usually follow up with an oil cleanser, but to be honest, I haven't really got a favourite oil cleanser because they all kind of do the same thing. I did really like the COSRX Softimo Deep Cleaning Oil that I had previously, but at the same time it's just a cleansing oil. Whereas I find that this is really good. I have very sensitive eyes and I am a contact lens wearer, so I have to be careful about what products I use around my eyes because I don't want to irritate them any further. This is a really good option if you do have sensitive eyes. My favourite cleanser is, very unsurprisingly, the Sim 37 Miracle Rose Cleansing Stick. This has been a holy grail for, I would probably say about 2 or 3 years now. It is my absolute favourite. It smells amazing, like roses. It's easy to use, it's portable for travel, it doesn't melt, it doesn't get sticky or anything like that, and it's just all round so nice for my skin. I have a favourite exfoliant, which is not a K-beauty product either. This is the LUSH Angels On Bare Skin Fresh Facial Cleanser, and this is something that you guys see in my favourites and empties all the time. There's a reason for that, and it's because I really love using it. It's gentle on my skin, but it still exfoliates it without actually hurting my delicate skin. And again, it also smells nice. It smells like lavender. I really enjoy scented skincare. I don't know if you've noticed. My favourite toner for 2017 definitely has to be the Blossom Jeju Pink Camellia Soombi Blooming Flower Toner, and it's my favourite because of the scent. Like I said, I really enjoy scented skincare products. This one smells like honeysuckle and jasmine, which I think is amazing. It just smells so good to me and I love using it. It's a really lightly hydrating toner, so really good for summer months for me and not so good in winter to be honest, but the smell makes up for it. My favourite essence at the moment is actually the COSRX Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. I really enjoy using this essence because it doesn't irritate my skin and I feel like it helps my acne heal quicker if I have any. It definitely helps to moisturise my skin as well, and it's 96% snail slime, which is a little bit gross to some people, but it does really work quite well. I have a surprising facial oil favourite. This is the Josie Maran Pure Argan Milk Intensive Hydrating Treatment. I have the mini version because the big version was really expensive and I didn't want to buy it without trying a smaller sample size first. But surprisingly, I actually really like it. I am really interested in trying out other argan oils before I go in and purchase the full size of this one, just for the price, because for me I think it's about like 60 to 70 New Zealand dollars for the oil. It was $30 for this mini. $30. But it's a really lovely product. It works well to hydrate and nourish my skin, and I've got one more use left in it I think, and I'm gonna miss it once it's gone I think. A very surprising favourite for this year has been the Tony Moly Pikachu Honey Moisture Cream. I got this at the start of the year and I'm definitely making my way through this absolutely massive tub, and I still do wish that it came in a smaller tub because this is ridiculous. But again, it smells really nice. And it's kind of a really lovely bland moisturiser is probably the best description for it. It moisturises and it hydrates, which is awesome. It doesn't leave any sticky residue or anything like that, but it kind of doesn't really do much more than that. Like there's no brightening, there's no like super nourishment or anything like that. It's just quite bland. But at the same time, I have other products that do all of that targeted stuff as well. So for a moisturiser, I just want the moisturiser, and I think that's why I have liked this one so much. A favourite that actually makes me a little bit sad is the Sulwhasoo Concentrated Ginseng Renewing Eye Cream. The reason that this makes me sad is because I have samples of it and the full size is like $200 US, which is absolutely ridiculous, but it is a really nice eye cream. I don't think that I can fork out $200 for an eye cream because it's just too much money for me. No matter how good the eye cream is, it's just too much money. So I'm going to continue hoarding some samples until I get to a point in my life where I can afford a $200 eye cream. My favourite night cream is actually the Banila Miss Flower and Mr. Honey cream, which again, smells amazing. Oh, why does scented skincare just make me so happy? This is a really nice cream. It kind of locks in all of the hydration of my other products, and I use this over the top of that Pikachu Honey Moisture Cream as well, and it just works really well. It makes my skin feel so nice and smooth in the morning. It kind of has like a silicone feel to it, which does stop everything from transferring and rubbing off when you're sleeping. It's not as good during the day, which is why I reserve it as my night cream. It's also a little bit more on the expensive side, but I've had it for about a year now, I think, and I'm almost at the bottom of the jar, which is good because it will expire soon if it has not already, which is really naughty. But there is no way that I would be throwing this out. I would just continue slathering it on my entire body because I love it that much. My favourite sunscreen of 2017 is actually the Sunkiller Perfect Strong Plus, which is funny because I haven't reviewed it because I find that not that many people are actually interested in sunscreen reviews. But I find that this is a really lovely summer sunscreen. I don't feel like I sweat it off, and it's definitely got a really beautiful soft matte finish too. So I find that this is definitely more of a summer sunscreen than a winter. I find in winter that I prefer sunscreens that have not a dewy finish, but not a matte finish basically, because they work better underneath makeup, and I don't really sweat in the winter and I don't get that much oil production in the winter, so I can have something that's a bit more moisturizing in my sunscreen then. So now we're getting more into the random skincare favorites. I actually have 3 favorite lip products because of course I do. My favorite lip balm, as always, is the Clarins Moisture Replenishing Lip Balm. I haven't found anything that is better than this lip balm, and it's been my favourite since I've been taking Accutane because my lips got so dry taking that acne medication. It was just quite awful. But this saved my life, and I continue to use it because it's absolutely beautiful on the lips. My favourite winter overnight lip treatment is the Pure Smile Snail Lip Treatment. I still have a little stockpile of these because they've been discontinued, which I know is really unfair of me to mention it as a favourite. But yeah, it's still my favourite winter lip balm. I also have the Adatum Overnight Ginger Sugar Lip Mask too, which I will be comparing this one as well as the Laneige sleeping mask with in a blog post soon, and the Adatum is actually a really good replacement, but it's not quite as good. My favourite summer lip sleeping pack, because I have a winter one and I have a summer one, is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. The reason that I have two is that the Pure Smile is super thick, which is amazing during winter because my lips get so dry. But when it gets to summer, it's just too thick. In the morning I just have like disgusting lips because it's just a bit too intense, whereas the Laneige is not hydrating or thick enough for me to use during winter. I would still wake up with super dry lips, but during summer it is the perfect lip sleeping mask. I have my favourite eyelash growth serum, which is Revitalash Advanced. I got this in December last year and I am still using it. So for over $100, it's still pretty good value for money. I don't use it every day because I actually find that it makes my eyes too sensitive to wear contacts with because it is quite irritating. So I use this on the days where I am definitely not going to be using my contact lenses. My last favourite is a hand cream. This is the Skinfood Rose and Shea Butter Hand Cream, and it has an SPF of 25. I really wanted to include a hand cream that has an SPF in my routine because my hands get a lot more tan than the rest of my body does because I do a lot of driving as well, so my hands are in the sun quite often. I find that this stops a little bit of that sun exposure. I get still a little tan if I don't reapply like I should because you don't think about your hands that often, but it is better than nothing, and it's better than using up my very expensive sunscreens on my hands as well. It's also very moisturizing and it smells like roses, which is really lovely. And that is it for my skincare favorites of 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this style of video. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments down below and I will do my best to answer them. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!